with your local home solutions company. I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of your options and that you had a plan in place.
Options for solutions?
Yes, exactly, for solutions for the home, whether you're looking to speak with your lender and start a forbearance plan or find a load modification or multiple different strategies we can find to either keep you in the house or find a way for you guys to profit on your exit.
Oh, okay. Well, let me have her give you a call back shortly.
Okay, that sounds good. Should I expect the time or is this phone number good?
No, this is not her number, but I'll have her call me shortly.
Okay.
About 30 minutes.
Okay, sounds good, man. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
Are you familiar with this one?
Yeah.
Okay, well, according to my data from the county, it says that it was currently in a state of foreclosure. I just wanted to make sure that you had a plan in place and that you knew of your options so that you could save your home or potentially maximize on your exit.
No, I'm working with somebody else right now, so I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay, man, it sounds good. Would it be okay if I gave you a call back, let's say in a month or so, just to make sure everything was going okay?
All right, good. Thank you.
No problem, man. Have a good one. Wish you the best.
All right, good. Thank you.
Hello, how you doing? Is this a Deborah?
¿No hablas español?
No hablo español. Fraser White. I was giving you a call.
What's your name?
My name is Fraser White.
Huh?
Fraser White. I was giving you a call from your local home solutions company. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of all your options for this Stern Avenue property in Oakland, California. You familiar with this one? Hello?
Who's this?
My name is Fraser White. I was looking for a Huertas resident.
Now this is the working brother.
All right. Excuse me? I was calling for a Huertas residence on a 3818 Fruitville Avenue property. Are you familiar with this?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time, man. You have a good one.
Hey.
Hello, how you doing?
510-213-5592.
Please leave your message for 510. Hello?
Hello, how you doing? I'm looking for a Sanders residence.
Is who speaking?
Hey, how are you doing? I was giving you a call from your local home solutions company in regards to a Blake Street property. I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of your options and that you had a plan in place for the home.
Actually, we have a plan in place and it's been working out.
Okay, that's perfect. It sounds good. Did you happen to speak with? Did you happen to speak with your lender and suggest a loan modification, or what did you guys have in place, if you didn't mind me asking?
No, I have an attorney. I'm doing all this. It's working out though. I'm going to remain here.
Okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what we like to hear. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Would it be okay if I followed up with you in, say, a month or so, just to make sure everything was going okay?
Well, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate it. You have a good one. I wish you the best.
All right. Bye-bye.
I gotta do better at not speaking over people. Shit. Gotta get that message across. Is this Steven?
Yeah.
Hey Steven, this is Fraser White. We spoke a couple of days ago in regards to your Bancroft Way property. I sent you over an email full of some solutions for the home. Did you get a chance to check that out?
Hold on
Okay, and what did you think about some of our offerings or some of the offerings we were able to find for you?
I don't know. Yeah, I can't really get into it right now, you know.
Okay, I understand. Would there be a better time for me to give you a call back?
I really couldn't say at this point.
Okay, maybe I can try giving you a call, maybe say this time again tomorrow. Would that be okay?
I'm pretty busy, you know. I really can't get into this right now.
Okay, man, that's totally understandable. I just wouldn't want you to feel like you were losing out on any value or to feel like you were trapped in your situation, man. We just wanted to present you with your options so that you could feel like you had a solution or a plan in place so that you were able to maximize on your home. And so I totally understand that you might not be available to speak right now or it might be busy for you this week or so, but I did want to make sure that you were able to put a plan in place. So would it be okay, maybe let's say a week from now or so? Would you make your workload be a little bit lighter and we're able to give you a call then?
I really could not tell you, okay?
Okay, man, it sounds good. Well, I wish you the best and I look forward to finding a solution with you soon. Have a good one.
Yeah.
I can't stand motherfuckers like this. Hey, how you doing, Raquel? This is Fraser White.
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Sorry I wasn't able to get back to you as fast as I thought. I ended up running over the numbers with my team though, and we were somewhere in the 815 range. I wasn't sure if you guys were set on this 1,000,001 number, and that is why you guys have been on the market for a little while, or if you guys would be willing to negotiate or maybe even find a creative way that we could get you guys the number that you wanted.
Yeah, we're not set on that number, but it's been on the market a long time because I tried to list it where it should be and I wasn't able to. So the seller didn't allow me to lower it.
Okay.
So that's why it's been on the market because it was listed too high to begin with, and I tried for months and months to get it down and they wouldn't budge. So I didn't have much of a choice, but yeah. The number you're talking about, yeah, that's not really realistic because if you look on the if you look on the active listings right now in Berkeley,
Yes.
there are, I think there's one actively on the market, and I think there's one coming soon in the 700,000 price range, and it's about less than half the size, and it's something that maybe you want to take a look at if you want, but yeah, as far as that price for this one, that wouldn't work.
Okay. Would you guys be open to maybe like a creative deal, maybe something like seller financing or subject to or anything like that? Or are you guys are you guys set on this $1,000,000 mark? Is there a certain outcome you were looking to get with that or a certain number that you guys were looking to take away from the deal?
Well, like I said, the list price is not set in stone at all. But as far as seller financing, that doesn't work because as soon as it closes escrow, it's going to be distributed to the beneficiary. So
Okay.
that's not an option. But I did run it by the seller just in case, and yeah, they're just not interested in that.
Okay. That sounds good. Well, I'll speak with my team again, run my numbers again, and maybe we can find something a little closer to it, somewhere in maybe that 900 range or so. Sounds like it might be able to work out for us both.
Yeah, because I've been looking at the other listings right now, and there's a lot of them in the 800,000 range, and there's quite a few in the 900,000 range, but they're all really small units.
Yes.
Or maybe, for example, there might be one that's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath unit, and they're only getting like $600 a month in rent. So, and none of them are even close to the size of this one. So this one, the way I see it, if you read some of the information that's coming out of like Berkeley Housing Authority, it almost sounds like there's potential.
No doubt. I agree with that 100%. I don't have the listing in front of me, but I did see one where I came up with the number was, I saw one that was kind of similar to, that was pretty similar to the listing you guys had. It was in somewhat of the same condition. I'm trying to find the property right now.
I think that's the one that's listed for $1 million even, but it's about half the size of gross building area as this one.
Okay. Okay.
And that one is what I would call similar condition to this one, to Alcatraz. But it's a lot smaller and the income potential is not close to this one, because you have to remember the second floor of Alcatraz is vacant and you can rent it at current market rent.
Okay, that makes sense. That was another question I had in regards to this listing, was the rent control. Do you know if the tenants would be open to maybe cash for keys, or if they would have to stay in the home, and if the rents, how would the rent control work? Would they stay at that 1,400 and 2,200 number even after we purchased it?
Well, I don't know, because the only thing I can say is that they're under Berkeley Housing Authority.
Okay.
And Berkeley Housing Authority is just a little bit different than Berkeley Rent Control. I only say that from the literature that I put into the package. If you read the one that talks about Berkeley Housing Authority, it sounds like there's a couple of things that are just a little bit different.
Okay. I'll check that out.
As far as the tenants, I thought I mentioned to you that in the package I have the rental agreement. So one tenant has been there about 10 years, and it's basically essentially a Section 8 tenant. And the other tenant's been there about 20 years, also essentially Section 8 tenant. So they don't plan on really going anywhere.
Okay.
We're selling it with the tenants in place. The only thing is their units, the entire building and property hasn't really been maintained by the owner that had it for many, many, many years. And that includes the 2 tenant occupied units. They have not been maintained, updated, or anything like that.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I appreciate it. You've been more than helpful tonight. I'm gonna run that by my team again and find something that I think can work a little bit better for the both of us.
Yeah, but you should look on, because everything is posted on the internet anyway. If you look at the one for $1 million, that one is very.
My mother died last Tuesday.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm totally sorry to hear that. Is everything going well, you guys?
What is the solution with a reverse mortgage that was written so that upon her death, the reverse mortgage company just gets the house?
You said you guys have a reverse mortgage and excuse me, I didn't catch that last part.
And in the contract that she and my dad signed before he died, when both of them die, the reverse mortgage gets the house. We can't even sell it.
Because they took out, I'm assuming they took out a previous loan or something against the house in the past?
No.
No, it was just a reverse mortgage installment?
Yeah. That's it. That's all.
I'm not.
You know? So the con artist of Michigan and the reverse mortgage theatrics, yeah.
Okay, man.
That's it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never ran into this situation before. Would it be okay if I ran it by my team and gave you a call back so I could give you a specific plan so that you guys could find a solution for this?
What was your name again?
My name is Frazier White.
Fraser. Mr. White, my name is Kevin Angelo.
Kevin Angelo.
Up until about 3 weeks ago, I lived there. When she went into hospice, we had to get a 24-hour nurse. And then when she passed, I'm thinking, oh, okay, a reverse mortgage is nothing more than a loan.
Yes, that's.
Based on the equity of the house. But then I found documentation that said, upon her death, the reverse mortgage actually, the house was deeded to them. Irrespective of how much it's worth.
Yeah.
The house over there was 5 years, just a lot size, about 850,000.
Okay.
Between the 850. She only owes 580,000 on the reverse mortgage. But you're in the business. I'm not gonna even begin to. Yeah, but that's what the surviving children have been told.
Okay. Yeah.
If there's a way we can sell it, then and pay off and sell it to a third party and use that to pay off the reverse mortgage, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That would be better.
Okay. So this isn't necessarily my expertise, but I can most definitely search around with my team and find a solution for you guys and get back to you so that you can find it out. Would it be okay if I gave you? No problem, man. Is this a good number to reach you at?
Yeah, this is my cell number.
Okay, perfect. So I'll run that by my team, come up with a couple of strategies for you, man, and then I'll give you a call back.
Thank you.
Nope.
Have a great day.
You as well, Kevin. Have a good one. That was okay, Stacey. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, man? So I was able to speak to my team, and we were able to come up with a plan for you, man. So what we came to a conclusion was the first step that you're gonna have to take is to start the probate process. Because the probate process is what's gonna allow you and your family to be to give them authorization over the home.
We have the executors. Mom and Dad had a will, a revocable trust.
Okay.
Which the house was mentioned. But then when Dad took sick back in 06, Mom retired and got a reverse mortgage.
Okay. Okay, and so is it? Are you aware of if it is in the probate process right now?
I have no clue.
Okay, well I believe that's where we would start, man. If you had like a certificate of death and you went over to your local county and went to start the probate process, that would be able to give you control of the property so that you could stop the foreclosure, and then at that point they speak with your bank and they might be willing to allow you to set up some type of short sale.
These fucking drummers, they kept saying that my mom hadn't paid her homeowner's insurance or her taxes, which is part of the reverse mortgage agreement. And
Yeah.
she did. And these motherfuckers are like, well, we don't have a record of it. Dude, it's public fucking record.
No doubt, man, no doubt.
You know, just because you're a fucking P.O. box in Michigan don't mean shit.
No doubt, man. They'll do it.
My mama's got to come to the motherfucking mountain. You know?
No doubt, man. They'll do anything they can to make this process as difficult as possible for you, dude.
And that's wrong. That's wrong. You know, and I don't care if you fucking hire a top selling to do your advertising. I'd tell all of them, oh, go fuck yourself.
No doubt, man. I agree with you, man. I'm 100% your bank. It's us against the bank because they're not looking to help us out in any way, man. They're just looking to take profit. They're not taking into consideration your circumstance or your family or anything like that, man. It's almost disrespectful, really.
We want to sell it, but if we can't because of that, then so the executors, my two oldest brothers who live away, are the executors based on that will.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, based on the revocable trust, they are the executors. Okay?
Okay.
Do I have to go to Alameda Court to become the administrator? In order to skate this off? I mean, is it really going to be worth it to spend the $800? Because I did this before with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Because she didn't have a will. She has one son. She left the house. She had 21 cents in her bank account, which didn't, you know.
Yeah.
So I became her administrator, and I saved the house from being foreclosed upon. And I'm like 3 weeks from paying off the loan, her loan.
Okay.
You know, she got hers, and, you know, because I was getting sued. soon as I applied to be the administrator in probate, I was getting calls from real estate agents out of money. And I'm like, no, we're not selling the house.
Yeah, no doubt, man. As soon as they get that data, they're gonna start calling. Though I do believe they would allow you to take administrative hold of this one as well, man. Especially if you were able to get like some form of permission from your brothers, if they were to maybe be able to send over some form of documentation or even be on the phone with you at the time that.
Well, no, I'd have to file it. I'd have to file it with the court. You know, and they'd have to sign off on permission to allow me to become the administrator.
Okay, yeah, I believe they would allow you to do that, sir.
You know, but once it's in probate, that gives us time to go, okay, what the hell is going on?
Exactly. So that's the state we want to get you to right now. We believe that that's the best solution for you so that the bank doesn't.
Because these out-of-state vultures just kill me.
No doubt, man. It's totally understandable. How long have you been dealing with them? Is this the first property that they've tried to do this, or?
Almost a year.
Oh, man. How did you?
I was like, you know what? I know you people have jobs and everything, but you don't do this shit in the middle of a lockdown.
Man,
You know? And you don't do it to a fucking senior citizen.
no doubt, man.
That's just wrong.
No doubt. Immoral.
Right?
No, that's totally immoral.
I mean, I know people got to make a living, and I know it's a business, but there's more equity in the house than what was borrowed. And to just hand it over to them would be ridiculous.
No doubt, man. $300,000 is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, no, I mean, just the property alone, because it's a cornered lot. Doesn't matter what the house looks like. It's one of the largest lots in that subdivision.
Okay.
It was built in 1961.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have the property information in front of me right now.
No, I'm telling you what it is.
Okay.
If you did look at it, you'd be like, yeah, Kevin knows his shit. I spent 15 years, the last 15 years, taking care of my mom there. You know, yeah, I did a little remodeling, kitchen's bad. Not the kitchen, the bath, I went, but then when she took ill, I was like, okay, we need a 24-hour caregiver, and then she went in a hospice, and then she passed away. And none of my brothers and sisters were here.
Yeah.
I mean, my sister died back in August, and I was taking care of that. I know that after I got, I even had to take her mortgage lender. I had to bring them my legal paper. I had to send it to them, so they talked to me about the mortgage. They wouldn't even talk to her two sons.
What?
Yeah, because they weren't on the mortgage.
Oh, and so why were they able to talk to you?
Because I'm the administrator of my sister's estate.
Okay.
I have legal grounds to, during probate, speak to any and all lien holders regarding the house. So I did, and they liked me. They're like, Mr. Angelo, how can we help you? I'm like, I need a payoff. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll send that to you. I send it to me. I called them later going, hey, remember me? Who's looking for that payoff yet? You know?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we'll get the, you know, at 2%, my sister, because she lived here for almost 20 years.
Oh, man. Yeah.
She was that close. And then I had real estate agents sending me bundles of, you know, the property and how much it's worth and all that other good
Yeah.
stuff. I just had the probate officer appraise the property for less than what it would have been sold.
Man. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well that does good for the property taxes.
No doubt. Yeah, that's saved money in your pocket for sure.
So, but once I get the deed, once I pay the mortgage off and get the deed of conveyance, yeah, I've never done this shit before, but I'm a quick study.
I can tell, man. You're very knowledgeable, and I respect that.
I'm a quick study, but with regards to the reverse mortgage, I don't know shit. Only what I've read.
Okay.
Only what I read from her, from the actual reverse mortgage.
Okay, man. That's totally understandable.
I'll pass that on to my brothers.
Okay. Yeah, man. I would get this into. Make sure that you guys get this into.
They haven't gotten their death certificate because, it's only been a week.
Okay, yeah, man. Take your time, no rush. But I would try and get this in the state of probate as fast as possible so that you guys could take authorization over the home, man, and get them to stop this foreclosure.
All right, well, listen, if we can sell it,
Yes,
if we can sell it, I'm keeping your number,
that's fine with me, sir.
okay? And I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna go, come over and tell me.
Okay, that
We
sounds
can sell it and what we can sell it
that sounds good, man. Would it
for. I
be?
mean, people need places to live, right?
Yes, they do. Would it be okay if I followed up with you, say next week, just to see how this process was going for you, man?
I will, yes.
Okay.
How about you give me a call next Friday?
Sounds good, man. I'll give you a call next Friday.
Because if I go ahead and I apply to become the administrator, it's going to be public knowledge. I'm going to end up getting a court date,
Yes.
probate court date to act as the administrator.
Yeah, no doubt. And those calls are gonna start to come in again.
And then those motherfuckers can't say shit. Well, we're going to foreclose because we haven't known, motherfucker. California. You're not doing that. I'll kick your ass. I'll beat your ass open style.
Exactly.
I mean, and that's a joke. I say that to people all the time.
Yeah, no, it's jokingly, but your passion is serious, man.
They won't even find you. You'd be like fucking, you make Lacey Peterson's disappearance look like fucking, damn, where did it go?
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. They're not trying to mess with you. Most definitely, man.
That's how they be doing it.
No doubt.
But call me next Friday.
Okay, man, that sounds good. I wish you guys the best, and I'll talk to you next Friday.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Have a good one. That wasn't that bad, baby.